and welcome to Allendale. We're here again today in Northumberland having a look around the town and the surrounding areas. Today we've got the chimneys, having a look at a couple of the old Bastle houses which provided protection from the Reaver incursions that came as far south as here, and then we'll have a look at the town and the river East Allen that passes through it. The sun is shining, it's autumn here today, so we've got some great crunchy leaves to have a walk around. Let's go.
The Allendale flue system ran over 2 miles from the smelting mill up onto Dryburn Moor. These long stone tunnels were built in the early 19th century to carry lead and silver smelting fumes up to the hill so they would cool on the walls and could be recovered. This right-hand flue follows the Carrier's Way, which was used to transport ore from quarries down to the smelting mill. The mounds are 8 metres wide and 2 metres high and are some of the best preserved flues in Britain, but have collapsed in places to show the drying stone structure of the tunnels inside.
At the top of the flues are the 2 Allendale chimneys on Dryburn Moor, sitting around 300 metres apart. In addition to recovering the precious minerals, the flues and chimneys took the fumes high up away from the town below. The panoramic views from the moorland extend from nearby valleys and villages to Crossfell in the southwest and to Kielder and the Cheviots to the north. The shorter chimney with 2 inlets is the newer of the 2, which collapsed and has been shored up at a lower height, while the taller chimney is the older one. It was built in 1808 and gradually crumbled through the 20th century until it was destroyed by lightning in 1990, but later rebuilt.
Bastle House is a fortified farmhouse with thick defensive walls common along the England-Scotland border, where the border reivers carried out raids in the Middle Ages. Although Rowantree Stob was built in the Bastle style, it wouldn't provide great defence due to its lowland location and thin walls. This building dates to the 16th century and has been extensively remodelled, including perhaps replacing a more traditional Bastle. It has many traditional features such as the living area built over byre, and the most impressive being the huge carved lintel stone over the door.
Lead mining at Holmslinn began in the 1850s and continued for around 40 years. The 70-metre deep shaft here formed part of the Blackett Level. Holmslinn is well preserved and you can still explore the remains of the mine buildings, the base of the tower on the riverbank, the engine bed and the water wheel pit which drove hydraulic equipment on the site. Lead ore from here went to the Allen Mill for processing.
Our second Bastle house visit is nearby at 9 Dargues, which today sits hidden and ruined in an isolated field near the River East Allen. It also dates to the 16th century, and its unusual name refers to 9 days, the length of time it would take to till its fields. Along with the remains of one of its metre-thick walls, the Rowantree, it also has a large carved lintel above the door which gives a clue as to the solid build of the house, making it impregnable to the Reaver raids.
The growth of the rural farming town of Allendale was fuelled by mining and smelting industries in the 19th century and easy access via the railway to Hexham. This did not last for long. With the mines closing at the end of the 19th century, the area turned to tourism, attracting tourists from across the northeast. The small town centre hosts a number of businesses, including the Museum of Classic Sci-Fi and cafes.
The Blackett Level mine drainage system was originally planned during the 19th century to explore for new lead seams and provide drainage along the East Allen Valley. Unfortunately, no new veins were discovered, and the level only reached just over half its intended length before coming to a halt in 1903, as lead mining became increasingly uneconomic.
Allen Mill was historically at the centre of lead and silver smelting in the area, with commercial ore smelting in Allendale dating back to the 17th century and the Bacon family. Smelting ended in 1896 with the decline of the lead industry here. Although now in ruins, you can still make out the ore bunkers, flue tunnels, smelting hearths and water wheel pits. Some of the other buildings on the site have been rebuilt, and today Allen Mill is a small business park including restaurants, galleries and a brewery.
The River East Allen is one of the two main tributaries flowing from the Allen Heads down into the River Allen near Cupola Bridge. This healthy upland section of river is popular for fishing, with the brown trout, sea trout and salmon being caught. On the banks above it you can see the route of the Hexham to Allendale Railway, which ran for almost 100 years transporting lead ore and passengers until its closure in 1950. You can see more of the Allendale Railway and River Allen on our River Allen video.